Trump and his government might have just changed NASCAR forever, Donald Trump has long understood the importance of spectacle, and his involvement with NASCAR is no exception. From his participation at the Daytona 500 to his political influence among NASCAR fans, Trump has shaped the sport's image in unforeseen ways, and he's now looking to chance it for the better once again. We'll look at his growing relationship with the sport, including his controversial moments, the memes that sparked viral reactions, and his future presence in NASCAR as he returned to the White House in 2025. As with any high-speed race, the path between Donald Trump and NASCAR has not always been easy. While the former president has a close relationship with many NASCAR fans and team owners, problems have erupted, reflecting America's larger cultural and political divide. Trump's involvement with NASCAR has frequently elicited strong emotions from both supporters and detractors. One of the most significant political flashpoints in recent NASCAR history happened in 2020, when the organization made the historic decision to prohibit the Confederate flag from its events. The decision, which aimed to make the sport more welcoming to a broad audience, provoked fierce controversy among fans, drivers, and even the White House. Trump swiftly blasted the ruling, using his position to rally support for those who opposed the ban. In a tweet, he questioned whether NASCAR was losing its identity by eliminating an emblem that has been present at racetracks for decades. His outrage grew after Bubba Wallace, NASCAR's only full-time black racer, was found with a noose in his garage at Talladega Superspeedway. The FBI investigation eventually decided that the noose existed in the garage before to Wallace's employment and was not a racist act. However, Trump demanded an apology from Wallace, accusing him of spreading a fraud. The outcry was quick. While Trump's fans agreed, many in the NASCAR community, including fellow drivers and executives, defended Wallace and the organization's efforts to modernize. The event highlighted the growing schism in NASCAR's developing identity, with Trump advocating for a more conventional, old-school NASCAR culture as the sport itself pushed to embrace greater inclusion. Trump's larger-than-life demeanor has made him a popular topic for online memes, and NASCAR has unexpectedly fueled these viral moments. One of the most recent and extensively shared memes was a bogus executive order, purportedly signed by Trump, that attempted to put new rules on NASCAR. The meme, which went viral on social media, mocked Trump's frequent use of executive orders and implied that he had formally intervened in the sport. The joke resonated with both Trump's followers, who viewed it as a tongue-in-cheek exaggeration of his aggressive leadership style, and critics, who used it to lampoon the previous president's inclination to make sweeping, unilateral decisions. Although wholly fictional, the meme gathered enough traction to blur the distinction between parody and reality. Some NASCAR fans joked about Trump's genuine executive order on the sport, which could include forcing a loop around the track for Air Force One at the upcoming Daytona 500, or appointing himself the permanent Grand Marshal of all NASCAR events. This meme focuses on a bigger cultural phenomenon. Trump's political brand has become so deeply embedded in certain American traditions that it seamlessly blends into the entertainment and sports world. Whether serious or satirical, his influence on NASCAR remains undeniable. Beyond political problems, Trump's relationship with NASCAR has sparked continuous arguments over the sport's fairness and competition. Recently, Kyle Larson, one of NASCAR's best drivers, questioned the current playoff format, stating that it damages the integrity of the championship competition. His dissatisfaction stems from views that the system favors luck over competence and offers certain teams, such as Penske, an unfair advantage. While seemingly unconnected, the debate about NASCAR's playoff fairness echoes Trump's comments on elections and competition. Just as Trump claims that political processes are rigged against him, some NASCAR drivers and fans have expressed worry that the sport's regulatory body is enacting rules that unjustly influence the outcome. Could Donald Trump weigh in on the NASCAR playoff debate? Given his history of speaking on fairness in competitive circumstances, it wouldn't be shocking if he backed Larson or urged NASCAR to improve its championship system. After all, in both politics and racing, the pursuit of fairness is an ongoing contest. From racial and cultural tensions to internet humor and competitive fairness, Trump's involvement with NASCAR has proven to be far more than a one-time political stunt. It has become a metaphor of the larger cultural clashes forming modern America, where the worlds of sports and politics converge at breakneck speed. But with Trump now serving as the 47th president in 2025, how will his relationship with NASCAR change? Will he continue to use it for political engagement? Will NASCAR embrace or remove itself from his influence? As Donald Trump begins his second term in 2025, his relationship with NASCAR is at a critical juncture. He has utilized the sport as a symbol of American values, a platform for political activism, and even a source of viral amusement. But now that he's back in the White House, will his NASCAR engagement increase? Will he use important race events as rallying points, or will the sport try to move away from politics? As Donald Trump is back in office, NASCAR has once again become the focus of political speculation. In his first term, Trump made headlines at the Daytona 500 in 2020, where he made a dramatic entrance on Air Force One and drove around the track in the Beast. Many have begun to speculate if he will return to the Daytona 500 as president once more. There are already whispers that Trump may attend future races, utilizing the sport to invigorate his base and connect with loyal followers. NASCAR stadiums, packed with thousands of patriotic fans, have always provided fertile ground for Trump's political messaging. Some insiders have even speculated that Trump may back certain teams or drivers that share his administration's beliefs, similar to the way he has openly lauded some sportsmen in other sports. Beyond outward appearances, there is also the issue of policy and influence. Could the Trump administration implement policies that favor NASCAR? Could tax advantages for sports stadiums or changes in corporate sponsorship laws benefit NASCAR teams financially? These are the questions that will influence Trump's future relationship with sports. One thing is certain, Trump's NASCAR legacy is far from finished. While Trump remains the dominant figure in American politics, NASCAR is undergoing a metamorphosis. The sport confronts a balancing act: tradition versus modernization, maintaining its roots while drawing new, varied audiences; politics versus neutrality, choosing whether to be a political battleground or purely focused on racing; controversy versus growth, addressing concerns about fairness, diversity, and the playoff system. Over the last few years, NASCAR has made improvements to extend its appeal, such as opening new racetracks in various areas and focusing more on younger, multicultural drivers. Some sports executives are concerned that a continuous relationship with Trump could alienate sponsors and younger fans who like to keep politics out of racing. Others think that NASCAR's core fan base remains fiercely devoted to Trump, and that breaking away from him would be a risky move. The issue at hand is clear. Can NASCAR evolve without alienating the fan base that makes it great? The answer may lie in how Trump and NASCAR choose to approach their relationship going ahead. Will it remain as strong as before? Or will the sport try to enter a new era? It is evident that Donald Trump and NASCAR have left a lasting history together. From the roar of Air Force One over Daytona to heated discussions over the Confederate flag, and from viral memes to political endorsements, their relationship is as fast-paced and unpredictable as the sport. But what will Trump's lasting NASCAR legacy be? Will he be remembered as the most powerful political figure in sports history? Will NASCAR's future be tied to Trump's brand, or will it adopt a more politically neutral stance? Could we see Trump's name on a NASCAR sponsorship, or possibly a Trump 2028 inches stock car racing around the track in a future election? Both Trump and NASCAR are designed for the spotlight, competitiveness, and drama. Trump's footprint in the sport, whether in the Oval Office or on the racetrack, is certain to last for years. And he could certainly shape up the future of the sport if he stays as involved in it as he was during his last term. So, what do you think? Can Trump make changes to NASCAR and its format? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.